Hey everyone, Nikki from Rustic Restyle here with you today, and we're having a wee play with our foils and keeping it really simple. What have I got? I have got some cutouts, the kind that you buy online, that we will string up with some nice cord, make it look really funky, but we're going to foil them. And instead of painting or doing anything underneath these guys, I am going to leave them just in their natural timber. A little bit of the adhesive will absorb into this because it is a little bit absorbent, but not bad. It's got a nice sort of smooth finish, and when you've been foiling a bit, you sort of get used to what is going to go on. And the colour is not unsimilar for the background of the roses, gold roses foil. What are we going to do? Artsyville foil adhesive, fantastic stuff. This is my quart. It is lovely, milky white, water based, so keep the lid on. Because I'm only doing a little project, I've decanted a tiny bit into there. I've spritzed it with water to just loosen it a little bit, and we'll get our brush and we'll put a little bit on. Drop you down. Let's have a look what we're going to happen here. And it's simply a matter of just spreading it out over all the edges, getting in those corners and covering your project. Exactly the same process that you would do when using a piece of furniture, except you'd prep your surface. And for underneath most of ours, we don't want it here and there, do we? No. We would paint Ursula black, seal it because our paints are chalk based. So there we go, that's the adhesive on. Put them to one side while we bring out our other wee reindeer here. And what was I saying? Prep. That's it. Prep. Make sure your substrate is nice and clean. Ursula chalk base paint in our mango line. Our chalk base grabs on really tight and well to nearly all surfaces. Any questions on that, please let me know. Just come straight to me. A phone, a text, email is best. Nikki@rusticrestyle.co.nz, and then I can answer any queries or troubleshoot for you as you go along. Ursula black, seal it, because our chalk base paints are absorbent. They will absorb quite a bit of that adhesive, and it won't be left on the surface to grab the foil. So best practice, Ursula chalk base paint to grab, seal it, then adhesive. Okay, here I'm breaking all the rules. But it's just a tiny Christmas decoration. It's not going to kill anything, really get carried away with anything. Gold roses, scraps. Don't let your scraps, don't throw them out. Keep them. See how we go. So what you do, you put your foil on the top and you smooth it over with a soft lint-free cloth. Yep. Even these little fellas, it's a great idea. When you're doing larger projects, we then come in with a scrubbing brush. And larger ones, projects, I like these. Firm, shorter bristled plastic bristle brush. That's really grunty for doing pieces of furniture and the likes. The little nail brush, you can pick these up in most places, but the short bristles, nice and firm, they are really good. Detailing, the old denture, because it's got the firmest bristles, yeah. And you've even got this little bit to getting in little corners, but really this we got, I could use on here, but why don't I just go in with my scrubbing brush? I know it's a bit bigger than you think you need, but it works great. So vertical, then horizontal. Try not to do any circular motions because that will leave circular marks in your foil application. Now let's just have a peek. Is that all coming off as much as I would like? How do I tell? Well, there's a really great thing. Can you see that? The eye of the deer. Yep. And because the adhesive's not there, the eye doesn't get covered. All right. And yep, that's coming off really quite well. Put it down. You can see it takes a bit of tugging to get off. And then, yeah, look at that. There's our deer shape. Can you see that? Put it over here near my, yeah. And here's our wee deer. Look at him. He's quite cool, and you're actually, you know, cheating in the camera. He's on both sides now. Oh, there we go. How easy is that? Now you can see the rose pattern, yeah. So sometimes plain is good, and sometimes even on the little things, the larger patterns are really fun because you get just a piece and it kind of falls off the edge, which is really, really cool. So there we go. We're doing all these little trinkets today. The other thing I wanted to show you was little bits and pieces, little bits and bobs. Now, this is our beautiful IOD transfer. I haven't got any more left to sell. I'm very sorry. If you want to use some of these, come to a workshop. That's the only place you're going to get them now. This is Sophia, mango paint, Sophia, and I've put a wee glaze over that. But see that line there? Did have some gold on it, but I'd like to see a whole lot more. So what I've done is put some foil adhesive on there. So let's pop you down. Here's a good spot. There we go. And I've got this scrap. Now, it's a large piece for just a wee fella there, isn't it? So what I always like to advise is to cut your foil according to the sort of size that you're doing. Now, we'll just cut a piece a bit bigger. How easy is that? Slide the scissors through. But this is so much easier to handle than this great piece, yeah? And you tend to crease it and do all sorts of things that you may not wish to do. So let's just do this, and I'm hoping that it's, oh yeah, I feel it tack as I've touched there, and we'll just pop that over there like that, touch it up with my fingers, and you know, really the denture brush is all that we are going to need on here, I think. And it will get in and around. Let's see what we've got. Oh, story. Can you see that coming off there? How gorgeous. Now we've got a little bit of over foiling. Grab a wet wipe. Yep, and it's gone. Touch it. Actually, I quite like that bit on there. Do I? Let's just take it out because we can. And I'm not sure. Can you see how much foil is on there and not on the other pieces? Well, we'll just do a couple of more pieces here. Oh, it's just grabbing that foil so easily, and I'll snick around. Instead of going down the sides, I'm just brushing across the top of that tiny piece. Yep, and that is giving me everything I need for foiling, but not adding that foil. Look how easy that was. Look how easy that was. Quick scrub. Done. Look at that. Oh, now guys, am I going to need to add some more gold out here somewhere? Oh, you might have to let me know on that one. What do you think? Does it need a bit more gold on the outside? Do you think we need a touch of gold in here somewhere? Maybe we do. Maybe we do. We'll see how we go. Just sit with that one for a bit. Send some votes in. Gold on the extra little rim here for our bird picture, or not, or leave it just as it is. As you see, there's a little bit of glazing has gone onto here as well to age it up just a little. But look at that gold. There we go. You can just see it shining through there, and a lovely vintagey, oh, just to highlight. Foils, you know, if you need gold, pop some foil on. If you're thinking gold leaf, cut your foil into gold leaf size pieces, give it a bit of a scrunch and apply it like you would your gold leaf. Very little wastage, and definitely not all that stuff all around the place that's brushed off and all those tiny pieces that sometimes can be hard to use. That's what we've got. Little lines and reindeer shapes. So there we go. What am I going to do with my reindeer now is I'm going to seal them. Yep. And because it is a metallic, I want that metallic to shine and still look like a metallic. So don't use a flat. Use our mango paint satin tabletop finish. It's a really lovely water-based product called tabletop because it's such a good sturdy hard finish. If you want to mute that gold down a bit, make it, I don't know, yeah, a little older, a little more subtle, whatever, then by all means put the mango flat on, and that will certainly give you a different look. So, you know, all about manipulation, using our products in different layers and in different ways. So there we have Friday Falls in a different way. A few little extras in the workshop while I'm doing my Christmas thing, and nice to have you on board here with me as well. All right, now, bye for now.